how to arrive at dividend decision. So we discussed in the beginning what are the decisions that are to be decisions that are to be taken in finance. So number one, decision about the investment, which is capital expenditure. Number two, decision about the working capital, and number three, decision about the dividend. So how a company would take decision about paying dividend? Obviously, the factors that will govern decision of a company as regards the payment of dividend. Number one, availability of profits. So if there are no profits, question of dividend does not arise. So number one is the availability of profit. Number two, availability of cash with the business. Please remember, it is always possible that a business has made profit, but it does not have cash available. And why this business does not have the cash available? And that is because कंपनी ने प्रॉफिट तो कमाया, लेकिन वो जो कंपनी का प्रॉफिट है, वो कंपनी का प्रॉफिट लोन को चुकाने में चला गया, वो कंपनी का प्रॉफिट कैपिटल एक्सपेंडिचर करने में चला गया, वो कंपनी का प्रॉफिट वर्किंग कैपिटल के ऑगमेंटेशन में चला गया. So the profit company has earned, but that profit has gone already, or it is already consumed, and therefore not much cash is available with the company, and therefore company is not able to take a decision for the dividend. And that means what? That means the second factor in deciding about dividend decision is availability of cash with the business. Third factor is repayment obligation of the business. So the company may have taken loans in the past, term loans in the past, and those loans have to be repaid. And remember, those loans have to be repaid on priority, right? So unless and until the loans are repaid, dividend decision cannot be taken. It will always come in the end. After the repayment obligations are taken care of, the next factor is maintenance capex. So it's a running company. There are a lot of capital expenditures need to be incurred, and more so maintenance capital expenditures need to be incurred. So money has to be obviously diverted for maintenance capex. After the maintenance capex, then you got a working capital needs that needs to be taken care of from the profits that you have earned. And after that, availability of opportunities for further growth. So any businessman will always like to plow back the profit that he is earning when he realizes that there are many growth opportunities available for business to grow. So before you decide to take a decision about the dividend, you will always like to take care of such opportunities of growth which are available to you. And finally, you will also need to take expectations of the shareholders. Please remember, ultimately, whether a company should pay dividend or should not pay dividend has to be decision by the shareholders. If the shareholders do not want dividend, if the shareholders want company to plow back the money, the profits into the business and grow the business, then of course the company will take a decision not to pay dividend, because shareholders are the ultimate owners and they are the ultimate decision makers. So these are the factors, friends, which will be taken into account before or at the time of dividend decisions are taken.